So hi, hello everyone, welcome to my channel. So today I am going to explain you about the structure of the flower from 10th class reproduction chapter. So let me see the parts of the flower at first. If the flower possesses both male and the female reproductive structure. So here you are seeing the female reproductive part and this one is the male one. So if a flower possesses both male and the female gamete, female as well as the male gamete in one flower, then it is termed as a bisexual flower. So the flower which possesses only either male or the female gamete, either of any one, then it is termed as an unisexual flowers. So here now I am going to explain you about the bisexual flower. Example datura or hibiscus. In that, the green colored portion, and when we are seeing the stalk of the flower, it is termed as an pedicel, and the reproductive parts were they were enclosed in it. If you see the colored portion of the flower, it is termed as an petals or corolla. And then which is the enclosing all the floral parts, it is termed as an sepals or calyx. And the male reproductive structure is called as an anther. So the complete male reproductive part is called as anther. Whereas female reproductive part is called as gynoecium. So if you see the female reproductive part, so here it consisting of an stigma. It is of sticky portion, and it next part it consisting of an internally style, and then which shows the pollen part which encloses the ovules in it. It is termed as an ovary. These are the three parts in the gynoecium, which is an female reproductive part. Whereas the male reproductive part of the flower, it is termed as an anther. It possesses two parts. One it is the anther, as well as it is also called as androecium. The female part is called as gynoecium and the male one is called as androecium, which possesses two parts. One it is anther as well as the filament. Okay, so this anther encloses number of pollen grains. So here now this is about the structure of the flower. If you see the process of reproduction, so this sticky stigma, whenever the pollen grains were being either by the accidentally or by the wind currents or by the animals, if they are falling onto this stigma, so out of which few they will get sticked pollen grains and they develop the pollen tube, and slowly it reaches the ovary, and from the ovary it enters to the ovule and fuses with the egg nucleus and secondary nucleus, and resulting in the formation of the fruit. Let me show you the process, how the transfer of the pollen grain takes place. So this is an embryo sac. So these are called as so this stigma. So whereas when the stigma is possessing this pollen grain reaches to the this is an egg nucleus. Here it is an egg nucleus fuses with the pollen nucleus. Slowly it moves all along the length. One of the nucleus will fuses with the egg nucleus and the other nucleus fuses with the secondary nucleus. As a result of which, after complete fusion of secondary nucleus as well as egg nucleus, these all the parts they get shed, as a result of which we will find the fruit. The reproduction part, the embryo or the fruit formation, we will see in the reproduction or the after the fertilization. So thank you everyone.